Good morning. This is Pastor Lyn Linde with Lyn United Methodist Church. We welcome you all to our morning devotion. This is Wednesday, so kids, remember tonight's Wednesday Night Live. Moms and dads, you don't have to cook supper. Just come and join us at 5:45 and stay for some fun. We continue in our study this week of the 6 ways that we encounter God, and today we're looking at God's righteousness and our work for justice. And with that, we have the scripture passage from the book of Luke, the parable of the rich fool, which says, "Someone in the crowd said to him, 'Teacher, tell my brother to divide the family inheritance with me.' But he said to him, 'Friend, who set me to be a judge or arbitrator over you?' And he said to them, 'Take care, be on your guard against all kinds of greed, for one's life does not consist in the abundance of possessions.' Then he told them a parable. The land of a rich man produced abundantly, and he thought to himself, 'What should I do? For I have no place to store my crops.' Then he came up with an idea. 'I will do this. I will pull down my barns and build even larger barns. I will store my grain and my goods. And then I will say to my soul, you have ample goods laid up for many years. Relax, eat, drink, and be merry.' Well, didn't go so well for him because that evening God required his life of him. So it is with those who store up treasures for themselves but are not rich towards God." The rich man in this parable sounds pretty smart, doesn't he? He's storing up for the future, planning ahead, and seems to have it all together. He understands that sometimes bad things happen, and it's good to be prepared, but there's a problem with the way he's thinking. The problem comes out right at the end when he says what he's going to do. He's going to eat, drink, and be merry. Suddenly it becomes clear that he is not saving up to serve God and to thank God for his blessings. This man is living to get as much stuff as he can in this life. The idea of eating, drinking, and being merry is a reflection from the pagan philosophers who believed that God had created the world, then left men and women to their own design. Well, you know what? We don't live here by our own design. These people back in their time had no boundaries and desired to indulge themselves in a very practical way. This kind of thinking runs counter to the teaching of Christ. Christians, we believe in loving and a personal God who cares for everyone and wants everyone's needs to be met, both here and in eternity. And we are invited to join God in the pleasure of serving and loving others as a pathway to joy. God does want us to eat, drink, and be merry, but he also wants us to share with others. So go forth and share. This is Pastor Lyn with Lyn United Methodist Church.